Welcome to a stereotypical grey British winter day, but although it is still a little bit cold, it's no longer frozen, it is not raining and it is not windy, so we'll take that. That is a wonderful start to the day. Estrid had her first unhindered week of training this week. It is now Sunday. We didn't do the hill walks because the hill was still like super iced over. Where it is, it's quite shady, so basically there's like a big chunk of the ice that hadn't melted even though it was above freezing. So we did schooling on Monday. Wednesday was our first water treadmill session. She did 15 minutes at like fetlock level, and they will build it up to 25 minutes at just below hock level. She was really, really good. Normally they said they have to walk horses through the water treadmill a few times and encourage them to go in and things, but Estrid literally walked straight in. She was super keen. The lady was having to like slow her down and be like, steady on, you know Estrid, a million miles an hour. And she just went on straight on first time. So they said that she didn't need walking through several times and just cracked on with the session, which I was really pleased with. She was so good. And then Friday we did a pole clinic that was organised at the yard.
Very gentle with your leg aid. Try not to go too much too quickly. She's very responsive. That's it. Around your neck, forcing slow. Good.
Vicky on Grace, she's the other livery, and then Amber, who is riding the yard owner's horse Dina. We all had a pole work clinic together, and it was really nice. It was lovely to like. I don't see Amber. Well, I hadn't seen Amber. She's been riding for 4 months here, and I hadn't seen her at all. Because like the way we work and stuff is different, so it's nice to meet Amber. And then afterwards we all had a hot drink and some biscuits, and it was like a nice bonding experience, and I had such a good session. Like Estrid was incredible. We got some really nice bend, she relaxed a bit, I was like focusing more on me than her, and it seemed to really work. So I thoroughly enjoyed that session. Where's Estrid's bucket? There we go. Here we go. So that was Friday, And now we are going to go on our first hack from the yard, from the livery, because we haven't hacked since Wales because it's been too frozen. So they have switched over to being in the day and out at night because it gives them more hours in the field rather than stabled. And on my days off I don't come up till a bit later, so they get a little bit of extra out. So I'm actually, I think, going to leave Tizzy in the field and give her her mash in the field while Estrid and I go out on a hack. Oh, whoops. So that she can have a bit of extra mooching about. This is the bucket Tizzy gets. This is a 40 litre bucket? Let's have a look. 36, 37, 38. I reckon it's about a 40 litre bucket, and it's filled up to 20 litres of mash and some cubes. So yeah, today is hack day, and then we start a brand new week next week. So I'm only going to do 10 kilometres. The farrier came last week. We had a discussion about, I wanted to keep her barefoot, but obviously where the nail holes were growing out looked a little bit like it could crack and move further up. But actually once he trimmed her up and that her feet looked tidy, and he was like, yeah, you can do another 6 weeks barefoot and then I will shoe her ready for the season. I always like to have one shoe cycle before a competition. I don't want to go do my training barefoot and then go straight into a competition shod. So today we are going to do a nice easy 10k, get back into the swing of it. I'm not trailering out, so unfortunately no hills, but it's just nice to get on board and go out for a ride. So I'm going to get Estrid in, tack her up, and then we'll go. And just like magic, we're all tacked up. There's only so many times you want to see me wash Estrid's legs, groom her and tack her up, isn't there? And today was not one of those days. We just wanted to get tacked up and done, wasn't it? So, ta-da! I just wanted to show you kind of what she's wearing at the moment, I guess, and a couple of things we got for Christmas. So, obviously, my biothane tack, which already needs a clean, was new in December last year from Pioneer Endurance. The lady Zoe made it especially for Estrid, and it's got this high-vis material. But even better, for Christmas I got the matching breastplate. So we've also got this beautiful high-vis breastplate. I've never had one without like the padding behind, and actually I really like it because it's thinner. It feels like it'll be less restrictive. Like, I don't need padding on my breastplate. I think it's just something that's been traditionally there. I don't know, is it aesthetic? Did it used to be needed? Like, if the saddle slipped back and you've got a little bit more even like weight distribution, but my saddles don't stick back. I don't really, strictly speaking, need a breastplate. So I think it looks really smart. It's really lovely, and it's like really shining. You can't really see it in this light, but it really shines. Then we also got some navy Equilibrium Trizone all sport brushing boots. We've got our flex boots on, a reactor panel saddle, some free jump stirrups, and an Equa safety mat, high-vis sheet. Then I've got a gatehouse helmet. All my gloves are Royal. I really love them. Mountain Warehouse high-vis, it's just a cycling high-vis. I've got some Ariat tall boots now. A buff, a little headband, whilst I'm wearing some jumpers. That's it really, that's kind of our staples, our everyday. Should we get going? Someone is getting a bit impatient. Yes, come on then. Let's go. She's like, bye Tiz. Oh, it's starting to drizzle, Estrid. She said bye. big sigh. You know you're meant to be on the right hand, no hold on, the left hand side of the road, Estrid. There's a big scary barn. Allen Lodge. Big eventing venue. Move over, there's a car coming. Move over. Estrid, there's a car coming. Can we not go on the middle where it's all gritty and your bare hooves will get gritted? Thank you. Good girl. Good girl. Everyone was very polite. It's rare that people slow down for the crossroads, isn't it? One section of non-road, non-tarmac is still quite hard underfoot, but does mean we can ride it all year, doesn't it, Estrid? Should we go for a trot? Good girl. Girl for not creeping at the logs. We are back and we are both snug as bugs in rugs. We both got quite chilly actually. Well, I don't know about you. Estrid's always chilly. She's always excited shaking or cold shaking, aren't you? Yes. Untacked, washed down, cooler rug put on. Excuse me. Rude. And you're so impatient. She's now going to stay in the stable just for another hour and a half while Tizzy eats her mash, and then she can go back out. That's rude. Stop it. Thank you. We did 10 kilometres. 50 minutes of that was walk, and the other 25-30 minutes was trot. Of that 10 kilometres, only 1.6 kilometres is off the road. Most of it is nice, quiet, like country lanes, but there are a few main 60-mile-an-hour roads and crossings and stuff. But Estrid is very good with traffic. And then I remembered, as she was being very good with traffic, that it's because I spent the first 6 months of her life walking her to just watch traffic for like half an hour at a time. That is very rude. You don't get given treats, so I don't know what you're searching for apart from telling me to shush and get on with it. So yeah, a nice bimbly ride. Colder than I thought it was going to be. You are being very annoying, Estrid. Stop it. Thank you. So yeah, week done. Our first complete week of training done. Long may it continue. Hey? Yes. What are you like?